This is a tutorial for how to use Canvas. The first thing we need to know is that Canvas and Zoom are not the same thing. Zoom is our platform for attending classes online, and that happens in a live format, whereas Canvas is our learning management system. There are a couple of ways that you can get to Canvas from the HST page. You'll go to your Student tab, and from there, your first option is to click here on the side on Canvas Online Learning. That's the quickest way to get there. Follow the direct link, and you will go to instructure.com. Another option for you is to go to your student page at HST and click on Pipeline, if you may already have Pipeline bookmarked on your phone or your computer. And up here on the right, you see various things like your Gmail account, but this one is also for Canvas. So you can click on it and access Canvas this way. So we'll log in here to Canvas, and we'll show you how this works. So the first page that comes up is your dashboard. That displays all of the pages that you are a part of, all of the courses you might be taking, your to-do list, things that are coming up. You can also access your courses over here. It will display them. I've given them all nicknames so I can clarify which classes are which. There's a button down here that says All Courses, which is particularly useful at the beginning or end of a semester. These stars are the courses that you're viewing on your main screen, but these are all of the courses that you're enrolled in at this moment. Whereas down here, there's your previous classes that you may have been a part of for any given reason. So if we took a class that I was in, we'd be able to see sort of how this works. This will be your main page. An important page for you would be assignments, which is where you'd be able to say, oh, I have some notes I need to turn in. So I'd click on my assignment. I'd be able to see how many points it was worth, if it had a due date, and I would click Submit Assignment up here. There are a couple of ways to do that. Some of them will have a file upload, which is you'll click here and add a file from your computer that you may have downloaded, like a Word doc or a PDF. You can also do it from Google Documents, and that will allow you, if you keep your files online, to select a given file and hit Submit Assignment down here. You may also have some discussions in your classes. You may have them as assignments or just open discussions where you're talking about questions you might have with your other students, and these will be listed here. All you got to do is click on them, and you can comment on the larger post or on individual people's posts. You also keep your grades in Canvas, which is really helpful if you're concerned about how you're doing. It also shows you over here how much percentage each particular task is, and you can kind of keep track of where you're at. Oftentimes teachers will keep files online. Sometimes it'll be reading assignments, syllabi, other things like that, and you'll find them in the File tab over here. We'll also talk a little bit about your calendar, which is a useful aspect of your Canvas page because it has your assignments displayed on when the teacher has set them to be due. Now you can't rely on this strictly, but if your teacher is pretty good about marking correctly when your dates are due, then it's able to say, okay, I did my discussion here in this discussion, but I have an assignment that's due tonight, and that helps you keep track. The last thing we'll talk about is your inbox. This is for in-Canvas messaging. So this is separate from your email, but it's a way for your teacher to get a hold of you or you to get a hold of other students without having to have their email address because it's built into the Canvas page. This is something you will want to check on a pretty regular basis. Some teachers have a preference that you contact them through the Canvas page rather than through their regular email. So you'll want to look at your syllabi and see if that's true for your teacher or not, and make sure that you're accessing them in a way that they will be able to get back to you in a timely manner. And so you can also create messages up here, compose a new message for an entire class or a particular person in your class. So that's pretty much the most aspects of Canvas that you're going to need or use. I think it's a pretty useful learning system for students, and I hope that it will be easy for you to use.